That's why we become homeless, and trusting a family member. We trusted a family member in Florida, and it didn't work out. We was renting a house from a family member, and it just didn't work out. He locked the door and everything, kicked us out, and I couldn't do nothing about it.
America, also known as the land of opportunity, has kept its image for 250 years. But is it the land of equal opportunity? Some could have everything one day and lose it all the next, including their home. So how could this be the land of equal opportunity when finding a home could feel like luck?
Access to affordable housing in vibrant neighborhoods and strong communities is literally the bedrock of the American dream. 70% of U.S. adults think that the American dream, or the idea that hard work pays off, doesn't hold true in 2025. And 56% said that they had little or no confidence that they could buy a home if they wanted to.
In 2023, homelessness increased 18% nationally. Why could this be? Housing prices have increased 105% between 2015 and 2025. So in just 10 years, housing prices have doubled in price. From 2014 to 2024, increases in wage stayed between 1% and 9%, practically stagnant compared to the price of housing. In 10 years, the average wage per year had increased from $48,000 to $67,000. This gap poses the question, is housing a human right to everyone?
You know, a majority of the folks that are experiencing homelessness, or the unsheltered folks, are in those lower paying jobs, and unfortunately those lower paying jobs does not keep up with the rental prices that we have, and the lack of public housing units or subsidized units. Like, we have them, but they're all full.
This problem wasn't getting any better, especially in my community. The whole southeast region of Tennessee had a 12% increase in homelessness. Chattanooga, Tennessee is heavily affected by homelessness. Why hasn't this problem gotten any better? People are unaware of the issue, which is housing. Housing is the #1 cause of homelessness.
The most effective way to address homelessness is through the production of housing.
This problem can affect any and everyone, but it often targets certain demographics.
Everybody wants a home and one day want to be a homeowner, but right now when you look at all the different racial groups, white Americans are homeowners at a much higher rate than some of the non-white groups, and it's particularly white Americans are homeowners at a rate of almost 70%, whereas the national average is around 68%, but for whites it's about 70%, for blacks and Hispanic it's about 45%, and then you look at the indigenous population, it's less than that. Asian Americans' homeownership rate is about 54%. So when you think, everybody wants a home, but the question is, well, why is it that only 45% of African Americans are interested in being homeowners?
According to the most important document in American history, all men are created equal. But how could one make this assertion when we look at who's most likely to be homeless when regarding race, class, and family background? After the Declaration of Independence was signed, successfully making the United States free from tyranny and the refusal of natural rights, centuries later we have learned that in order to keep these rights, we need to address the actual issue.
But most of the people who are homeless have mental problems, are alcoholics, or they are addicted to drugs. And that's a spiritual problem.
In Chattanooga, most of the time substance abuse is not a cause but a result of homelessness. One of the leading causes of homelessness in my city is domestic violence. The survivors often use substances to cope with their trauma since they don't have access to health care. Homeless people are criminalized for exercising their fundamental right to live freely. They have lost one of their most important unalienable rights, which is liberty. People are sympathetic towards homeless people, but this sympathy turns into scrutiny when there is simply a lack of understanding. What do you think people should understand about homelessness?
That we are people, we got feelings, and we are somebody too. Just treat us like we're human beings. Don't treat us like we're some kind of bum on this earth. That's what I would say.
Reducing homelessness in Chattanooga starts with the people. We need to understand that these people are human and they deserve to be treated with respect. If we open our mind to being informed, then we could reduce homelessness and solve the housing problem. Like most homeless people, Maria looks for self-improvement and tries to grow. But since she, like most homeless people, were not granted an equal opportunity, it is much harder. We need to solve this problem from the root and reclaim our unalienable rights. Although this journey will not be easy, all people deserve to experience life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.